I want to encourage you, if you have experienced a loss and you're going through a very intense, grieving season right now, to not turn away from God. So usually two things happen. You're either going to run to God or you're going to run away from God, and maybe even do both. But I want to encourage you to run to God. He did not cause what happened. Especially if you've lost a child to something of this world, even to an illness. God doesn't force illnesses to happen to people. He doesn't cause these bad things. God is only good, and He is still only good, even in the situation that you're in. And so try to keep in mind that God is for you. He's going to help you through this. He's not going to leave you, and He can take anger. He can take you being frustrated, because He understands. He gave us these emotions, so He understands that. But don't doubt that He's good, because He is still good. Even in this grief, this intense sorrow that you're feeling, you may get mad at God, and God doesn't tell us that we're not allowed to be mad at Him. We're allowed to be mad. We're allowed to be, we have righteous anger all the time about things that happen in this world. And that's completely normal and fine, and He gave us that anger. But don't turn away from Him. You need Him now more than ever. And in this weakness, in your weakness, He can be strong for you. And He can help you to get through this if you turn to Him. And there is no quick way to heal from a loss. There is no fast forwarding it. There is no skipping the hard parts. But wouldn't you much rather have Him to walk through this fire with you than to not have Him, than to turn away from Him and blame Him for this? He is for you. He is with you. He will not leave you. He will not forsake you. And He's going to get you through this. Go to Him. Ask Him for help. Ask Him to help your other children if you have children grieving. Ask Him to help your spouse if you have a spouse who's also grieving. Ask Him to help you turn to Him. This is the hardest thing you've ever been through, most likely. And so you need His help. And it says to pray continuously, even if you don't know what to pray. Ask others to pray for you. But I just want to encourage you that in this moment you get to pick if you're going to turn away from God or you're going to turn towards Him. And as a mom who lost a child, as someone who walked through the most intense grief that I could ever imagine, God was the only thing that got me through. There was moments that I wanted to die. It hurt so bad. I just wanted to go ahead and die. I thought that would be better than trying to face those feelings. But then I turned to God and said, I've got to survive this. I have other children. I have a spouse. I've got to get through this, and I need God's help. And I want to encourage you to do the same. And just know that you're not alone in this.